Hello everyone, my name's Wandi Saputra. I am a narrator in this story, and I am from Group 5 with two of my partner, Viona Yuliza and Indri Margaretha. In this project, we made a short animated film called Peaceful Vibes. Before we enjoy the films, let's find out our characters. The first character, we have King Louis. He's the leader of the human kingdom. He's a gallant king, brave, charismatic, but power ambitious, arrogant, and cruel. He's one of the antagonist character, and he will voiced by Viona. Next, Queen Isabel. She's the queen of the land of the fairies. She has wings, pretty face, kind-hearted, and careness to her people, and she's one of the protagonist character, and she will voiced by Indri Margaretha. Next, we have Mr. Peeper. He's a garden fairy and Queen Isabel's servant. He's short and fat fairy, but he's so loyal, true, brave, and willing to sacrifice. He's the real hero in our story, and he will voiced by Wandi Saputra. Next, we have another antagonist. She's the Queen Theodora. She's the leader of the colony of witches. She's powerful, fast, and cunning. She has a flying broom and casts magic spells, and she will voiced by Viona. At last, we have Lyra. She's an orphan girl. She always afflicted with sadness, but literally she's cheerful and believes that fairies really exist, and she will voiced by Indri. Once upon a time, there were three great kingdoms that inhabited on earth. However, for hundreds of years, they often fought each other and never united. They were a human kingdom led by an arrogant and cruel king, King Louis, the very kingdom led by a pretty and kind-hearted queen, Queen Isabel, and the witch kingdom led by the wicked and cunning queen, Queen Theodora. At one night, King Louis and his troops invaded the fairy kingdom in the enchanted forest to expand his territory. Poor fairies, they didn't know that because they celebrated Queen Isabel's coronation day as their new king. Apart from the fairies, there were also trolls, unicorns, and native forest animals.
My troops, we will invade the land of the fairies tonight. Give me your whole ambition and your power, because we will change history and seize the fairy kingdom. Go ahead and crush them all.
Long life for the king! Long life for the king!
Add down one more step for the human troops to reach prime location of the fairy kingdom tucked away in the middle of the forest. On the way, they cut down the trees and destroyed everything that got in the way. After she knew the arrival of the humans, Queen Isabel instructed
My
her
people,
military
go
to
hide and
intercept
save
humans
yourself on the
before
ground.
reaching the
We are
palace.
under attack. Guards, block them all and don't let them in. Yes, Queen.
In front of the palace, King Louis and his troops were blocked by many guardian fairies, but King Louis and all of his troops were managed to kill them. Meanwhile, most of the other fairies were hiding on the ground.
Queen, get out now! Don't you see? Finally I conquered your land after all this time. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
No, all isn't over. For you humans who are greedy and cunning, you won't be able to get rid of us, and I want to secure my kingdom at any cost.
I will show you who I am. My troops, catch them all, including the queen. We will make them servants in the castle. From today, your realm is mine, and I have claimed this enchanted forest to be my kingdom.
At the moment, the fairies, including the queen, were taken prisoners by King Louis and his troops. They'll be escorted into the castle to become servants of the nobility. All feels over, but suddenly a fat and short fairy appeared from the bushes and seducing King Louis so they can change position of the queen. Your Majesty, King Louis, leader of all the lands, please accept our request. Let her go. Actually, we desperately need his compassion. I'm willing to change the position of the queen.
Ouch! Why will you give me uglies?
I'm a garden fairy. I can make fairy soil for your people to grow grain and grapes. And I'm gonna show you.
Wow, well done, uglies. I am impressed. Okay, I take you, and I hope you will be a loyal servant. Troops, let it go, because we did this one. At least he can fix the agriculture problems in our kingdom.
At morning after the war, came a garden fairy to report bad news to Queen Isabel that the colony of the witches from Northern Mountain with their flying broom were entering their territory, and they came to incite the fairies.
Nice to meet you, old friend.
What are you looking for here, Theodora?
Nothing. And I've seen anything. How poor you are and your people exactly, darling. But I'm here to make a deal with you.
So what do you want?
Revenge plans, darling. We can do revenge together for what they have done in our lands.
After she told so long, then Queen Isabel accepted that order because she really wants to bring people and other fairies
we're on
back
it.
to home. 1 week later, winter hits human territory. Soon there will be a food crisis like what happened in previous year. Wheat and cornfields have been evicted because they were turned into factory areas. There are so many human child abandoned on the streets because of hunger, and it made Peeper and his fellow fairies so sorry for them that no one cared about the children. Guys, we must do help them. They are innocent childs. They also deserve to live. Come on, we can feed them one by one. One day, Peeper met an orphan girl named Lyra. She was hungry. Her sadness made Peeper put his attention to her. Hey girl, what are you doing here?
Who are you?
Don't be afraid. My name's Mr. Peeper, and I'm a king's servant, and I'm here to help you. What's this?
Wow, you're a fairy.
As you could see, nice girl, I'm a fairy from Enchanted Forest.
Wow, I will eat this berry as much as I want. Thank you.
Next day, the fairies and the witches' colony managed to set foot in the human kingdom. The witch flew fastly through the sky, and the fairies walked through the winter forest. The whole town panicked at the sight of the fairies and the witches, and then the sky turned dark and lightning appeared. Meanwhile, in the castle, King Louis saw the chaos from behind his bedroom window. Immediately, he descended with his bodyguards and headed out of the castle.
Where are you going, buddy? Looking for help, huh? Let's finish here.
I'm not afraid of you, damn witch. Go forward.
At the end of the fight, Theodora excelled and managed to break King Louis' sword with his magic wand. Then, he cast a deadly spell. Shortly after he launched the attack, he was knocked out of the castle and fell into the town square to death. Queen Isabel, make it stop all of this.
Peeper, you came back.
Yeah, I'm okay till now. Do you see, I have so many friends here. I built a family with human kids since I live here. To be honest, they're kind and care for each other. The one who was wrong was the king and his troops.
Yeah, I trust you. But how do we stop this?
We stop this deal and expel the witch from here.
Okay, I got it.
When war continues, Queen Isabel and other fairies defected and
Guys,
suddenly helped
divert.
humans and drove out the witch. And the witches were outnumbered. They withdrew one by one from the battle and returned to Northern Mountain.
Go!
Finally, fairies and humans won the battle. It became a moment of unity for the fairy nation and humans. Now, Queen Isabel and her people were helping humans to improve the town by building parks and gardens. These two kingdoms became kingdom of peace and happiness.